All right, so this is a big weekend for heavyweights. Now we've got the main and co-main event. Are you going to be there, cage side, watching a prospective future opponent?
Yeah, I'll be there in case that.
Do you like the matchup against Francis? I know you lost the first time, but as we've gone over, you had only trained for less than 100 hours in total before that fight with Francis. So that would be a brand new fight, essentially.
Yeah, it would be a totally different fight. I'm a different fighter, much better. I have a better coaching staff. I'm in a better place mentally.
What's your thought on the main event? Who do you think takes that one? I mean, you've got a guy with an Olympic-level wrestling pedigree in Daniel Cormier, and a guy that you've trained with, Stipe Miocic, in terms of his wrestling. Do you think that Daniel's just a level above in that regard?
With the grappling, I think a lot of people are underestimating Stipe's grappling. I wrestle with him, and I'm not Olympic level, but I'm pretty good, and we had some really good battles. So based off that, I think he's a lot better than a lot of people are thinking.
Do you think it's a big advantage for you to be such a young age in the heavyweight division? If you look at the top of the division, it's mostly older guys. I know there's guys like Volkov and again, who's still in his early 30s, but do you see that you have a big window for winning a championship? Does that make you want to take your time, or do you want it now?
I mean, I'm in the middle with that. I know my age is a good thing. I'm not old. I'm not in a rush, but I do feel like I have the skills right now today to win the belt. So it's like somewhere in the middle.
When you trained with Stipe back in the day, it was pretty early in your career, and you said you were hanging with him in the wrestling. Does that give you a lot of confidence if you were to meet him in the future?
Well, yeah, I know. Even if I hadn't wrestled him, I haven't wrestled DC. I know I can take down anyone. My wrestling is not like anyone else's. The way I move, my athleticism, my explosion, I know without a doubt I can take down anyone. But yeah, doing it prior to actually fighting him does give me a bit of confidence.
You suffered a bit of an injury in the Overeem fight. Can you talk about the extent of it and how his recovery going?
It's an MCL sprain with a slight quadricep tear. I'm just doing physical therapy right now. I got like another 5 weeks of that before I start sparring or doing anything real hard or real strenuous.
I understand it's an injury you're a bit familiar with. Is that true?
I've always had bad knees, so I know my body better than anyone else. I knew going into that fight my knee was already a little unstable. I just gritted it out, but when we went for that heel hook, it definitely popped some stuff.
You told me after the Alistair fight not that long ago that Stipe New Year's Eve is what you want. Is that still the plan with the knee injury and all that?
I mean, yeah, that's the plan for me, but ideally, but I don't. If they give me a title shot in October, November, whenever, I'm ready whenever. But ideally, yeah, New Year's Eve would be my destination. Yeah.